What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Smitty here, and in this video I'm talking about the zone coverage, like I was going to elaborate, showcase an example how it's done, how we have it done in Madden. And you've seen it in my live streams where you'll see guys they'll literally just be covering grass and not picking anyone up, not looking for work, or not logically going beyond their zone coverage assignment, and expanding their depth and just logically picking up the assignment instead of just leaving wide receivers wide open in space. So when I run it here at full speed, as you guys are going to see here, see the routes ran across on that play there. Now, even though Lawson was there to stop it, Levy should have been the one there to carry out that coverage. Okay, so I zoom it out here a little bit. Okay, now you see how the receivers are covered. Only reason why I took Nada to cover him is because his CPU just kept passing it to him only. Even though he would get stopped right here, the defender would be over top, as he should, but I just wanted to X that out as an option. Now when you see the zones and how they're all carried out, and this is a cover two defense, by the way, here, just to let you guys know, like, I'm playing cover 2 zone defense, and as you see the play unfold, you look on this side of the field, cornerback's covered, you know, he's playing his coverage over top the way he is. They're playing a soft flat zone, so all the aquas are doing what they're supposed to do. The middle linebackers, these two middle linebackers, do what they're supposed to. And like I said before about the zone coverage depth, when you look at the play art, this middle assignment right here, he's supposed to go a lot deeper. It's like he's supposed to go essentially where those guys start. Where those guys start by the play art. And when the play is called, he's not essentially carrying out that depth. Like, he needs to carry it out with more depth, especially when there's a route that a receiver is running through that area. But the main thing I want to get at here is when we look at Levy, all right? Because you see the receiver, like I said, you saw the receiver as he came through. Both DBs picked him up accordingly. But then when it came to Levy, it's like Levy covered him for an instant, then he left, and then he doubles back once the pass is thrown. My thing is, why not logically just stay with him and carry out that coverage? Because there's nobody coming out of the backfield. There's no other, you know what I mean? There's no one coming out of the backfield. There's no other receivers to potentially that he has to cover. There's no other receiving threats. Carry out your coverage and stay with him, and then you're putting yourself in better position to make a play. And then if Rodgers decides to scramble, you have more than enough support right here, and you're still putting yourself in position to get involved with the stop. So I'm gonna follow this up with an example out of NFL 2K5 and showcase similar kind of play, and then see how the coverage is in that game, because it's all about coverage depth, constantly moving, diagnosing what's going on in front of you, and reacting to it accordingly, instead of having the post-haste reaction of, okay, you know, I'm gonna cover this receiver for this second, then I'm gonna leave him, only, oh man, I gotta go get him now. Like, instead of that, just stay with him and carry that out, cushion over top, and then if the ball is on his direction, react to it and make the play accordingly. So I'm gonna bring that example to wrap the video up, so I'll be right back with that. Hey guys, just a bonus clip here that I came across, like when I was before I put up the 2K5 footage. This is something I just came across. I'm gonna play it at speed, and this is about, once again, the main point that I'm getting at here is guys covering grass. Instead of covering grass, it needs to be more about the zone play call, and then what are you going to do to stop them beyond your zone assignment? Okay, because right here, middle read plays to the middle read. These guys play their zones accordingly to their point, and then they just stop. Now, when you put it right here, before that ball is passed out, before that ball is thrown, you essentially have 3 to 4 defenders that are just covering grass. And you got 3 wide receivers and 2 defenders to stop the play. They're not going to be able to, like, if you get enough pass protection, if you get enough time in the pocket from your pass protection, you got this all day. This is easily a big time gain of yardage or a touchdown. In this case, that would be a touchdown. So what needs to be done here is, I want to see guys expand their coverage, like drop back, continue to drop back like what they were doing, just like how they were initially covering it. Continue to drop back accordingly. Be that cushion. Same over here. These guys, Lawson here, he should continue to be that cushion between Jordy Nelson here. You got Diggs right there. Let Diggs be the one responsible for this guy. See them rotate. Like he rotates back. He's a cushion. He's probably sitting at like the 5-yard line, okay? But then you got Diggs over top of this guy, over that wide receiver, and then you have these guys continue their coverage back. It's a big difference between being able to react to and potentially make a play when you're sitting more like at the 5 to 3-yard line versus sitting all the way up here near the 20 and 10-yard lines, 20 and 15-yard lines. That's what I'm talking about there. So covering grass, not looking for work. We need these guys to be looking for work beyond their zones. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and fire up that 2K clip to end the video with here. I just wanted to showcase this just to further elaborate my point. Hey guys, Smitty back here with it to conclude the video, but want to make this point using 2K5, zone coverage. I use a similar play to show that'll have the DBs and safeties and linebackers all pulled out of position. Now they're playing the cover 2 is called too hard defense in 2K5, but basically it's a cover 2 zone defense. All right, and I'm just gonna run it here at speed, and you guys are gonna see. Look at the reaction. Look at how players aren't just covering grass primarily, and there's they're covering somebody. They're playing accordingly to what's going on the field. Now you see the coverage here, and you see these guys, especially on this side here. You see how they're both keeping a cushion over their assignment. Doesn't mean they're going to turn around and make a play on them, but they're keeping it covered to some degree. Now, there would need to be some kind of communication pass off between these two here, but the way this played out was as if this guy right here is switching up the assignment, and he's coming up here while he goes from basically spying the quarterback to, it was like initially both of these guys were spying the QB a little bit, but then he goes into just spying the quarterback for a bit, falls back in the coverage, and this guy comes up to take that duty while he tries to go back and cover that receiver. And you see how this guy, he's bracketed pretty much, and these guys are bracketed, just like what I was talking about before. This is the kind of coverage that we need to see here going forward in 2K. Not in 2K, excuse me, going forward in Madden. So I'm gonna go back into it here, and I'll run one more example. Just let it run at speed. See how guys cover. See what I'm saying? Guys, all the consistently moving. I eventually got the catch there. Okay, but then now I'm gonna go into replay here real quick, and we'll end this video. Now let me zoom it out here a bit. All right, put it back into the secondary. I mean, you saw some things go awry there without question. You saw some things that was wilding out, but when you run it here initially, all right, once again, you see the bracket there. You have now there, I forgot to I forgot to block the halfback on that play. So you see how his reaction is different here. They're both, now he fell back because they lost a defender because he's covering that halfback there. So now you see him drop all the way back. Look at how he drops back. Look at that depth. That's what I'm talking about. They're going way beyond their assigned zones to cover. And this is what we need to have happening in Madden. This is what I mean. Go beyond the play art and logically try to pick up their assignment here. Because I mean, as we've seen here, just to bring it back, as you've seen the play further unfold, you know, you see them collapse down a bit here on the play. Seeing these guys come down, which, you know, that wouldn't be the best thing to do, obviously. Then I had the wide open target and threw the pass there for the completion. But outside of that, in principle, the principal reaction, we want to see these guys go well beyond their zones and cover logically, do their best job to try and cover the play logically based off of what the offense is giving according to the defensive play call. Alright, you guys, let me know your thoughts. Get active in the comment section. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will definitely be back with more vids, y'all. Take care. God bless. Peace. Thanks a lot for your support on today's video. And don't forget to like, comment, and if you definitely want more content like this, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on anything. Definitely follow me on social media as well, and tune in live right here on YouTube with myself, SimFBallCritic, and Azure Effect for the Sim Standard Google Hangout. Until next time, guys, take care, be safe, peace.